Alright, today we're going to talk about what are equations. So I got two statements here. 5 more than a number is 12. And if you remember when we did expressions, expressions don't have equal signs. Well, an equation sign, or an equation does. So we have to make sure we do an equal sign in this. And the equal is the is. So whatever is what we're going to equal. And in this case, is 12. So we're going to equal 12. And then we read the rest of this, 5 more than a number. So we start with 5, and we're going to go more than, so that's plus, and we'll just use n for number. So I got 5n equals 12. So 5 plus something equals 12. So if you think about that, 5 plus what is 12? Well, 5 plus 7 is 12. So n would equal 7. Another way you can do this is just do the opposite of whatever's being added, or whatever's being done. So the opposite of adding 5 is subtracting 5. And 12 minus 5 is 7. So n equals 7. Alright, next one we have 8 less than d is 13. So is 13. So we have equals 13. And then 8 less than d. So to take 8 less than something, you have to start with it. So you're going to have d minus 8 equals 13. So again, you can think about what number do we subtract 8 from and get an answer of 13, and that would be 21. So d equals 21. If you want to prove this, you just do the opposite of what's being done. So the opposite of minus 8 is plus 8. So 13 plus 8 is 21. So d equals 21. Alright, a couple more here. So you spent $12 at the movies. If the ticket was $7, how much did you spend on snacks? So here we don't have an is, but we have a total. So anytime you have a total, that's like the is. So we're going to have equals 12, because that's the total amount we spent at the movies. And we know we spent $7 on a ticket, plus something we spent on snacks. So I'm going to use P for popcorn. Let's say we bought popcorn. So 7 plus P equals 12. So 7 plus something equals 12. If you think about that, 7 plus what is 12? Well, 7 plus 5. So P would equal 5. And just to prove that, the opposite of adding 7 would be subtracting 7. And 12 minus 7 is 5. Alright, next one. You have read... You have to read 8 books for school this year. If you've already read 2, how many more do you have to read? So, again, what's the total? The total is 8. We have to have 8 books read this year. We've already read 2. So many books plus the 2 we've already read has to equal that 8. So what plus 2 equals 8? Well, that's 6. So B would equal 6. And just to prove it, if we subtract 2, 8 minus 2 is 6. Alright, a couple more. So a number multiplied by 5 is 20. So here we have the is. So we're going to have something equals 20. And it's 5 times a number. So we have 5n. So 5 times what is 20? Well, 5 times 4 is 20. And I know I'm showing you guys this a little ahead of time, but I just wanted you to see this each time, because the more you see it, the better you're going to get at it. So the opposite of times 5 would be dividing by 5. So n equals 20 divided by 5, which is 4. Alright, next we have the product of 3 and a number is 27. So we're going to have something equal to 27. So product just means the answer to a multiplication. So this would just be 3 times n. So 3 times what is 27? Well, 3 times 9 is 27. So n would equal 9. And just to prove that, divide by 3. 27 divided by 3 is 9. And we're going to do a lot more solving of equations. So if that part of it doesn't make sense quite yet, it's okay. Just try and reason it out. And think of what number would make it a true statement.